Alright guys, Raph here again. This guy's laughing at me. Alright guys, Raph here again from MCSA. We're back in Jake's workshop for another episode of Jake's Chop Shop. What's it, episode 4?
Episode 4, here we are. Thanks again to Raph for coming down. Today, got my Summernats t-shirt on, Summernats 34. Are we gonna make it Summernats 35? We don't know yet, it's getting tight. I'm feeling the pressure. Let's see what we can get done today. Alright, so, last episode, you seen us do some stuff for the rear end, the sheeting, whatnot. I still haven't finished that, even though I said I'd get it done. What we're going to touch on today is the transmission I got from Keys Automatics. We're going to pull it out the car because it's essentially in there at the moment for mocking up purposes. We're going to send it back to Keys. Now we've got the converter in from TCE, and he's going to put it on the transmission dyno. We've got Sam here as well. Sam's going to be jumping on the tools with me today. He's going to be kind enough to pull the transmission out while I do something else very constructive. Let's roll. So while the trans is still in, we're going to have a look at a few things. Now, because this is a different transmission, it's a Turbo 350 we're putting in the VL, we've come across some clearance issues here. So I've marked in the white paint texture where I would like to massage the, what is it called? The hump? The tunnel. The tunnel, yeah. So we're gonna cut the tunnel. We're going to move it in a little bit either side so we have room for the fittings. And yeah, that's why you got to test fit things, guys, because if you try and put this stuff in together first shot, you're always going to come across issues like that. Yeah, let's get down to it.
And then come over here. Come over here. Go away. This is good.
Everybody get out.
We should not be under the car right now.
This is good. Wait, I can lift the car up. Wait.
No, don't. What's this?
What's this?
The car hasn't even been started yet.
Licky boy. It's a licky boy. A licky boy.
This one here, no good.
Licky that one. Got him. Alright, so lucky we got Bill here helping now. On the jobs, there it is. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to finish it off. We're going to make up a mount for Astra power steering pump. I picked one of these up from the old Afghani wreckers, you know, the ones. We're going to make a little mount, utilise this the factory mount, or make a little plate that comes off the rail. So we're going to sit it under the front wheel here. Right, it's going to sit like that. And then the cap, we're going to cut a hole in the skirt so you can access the cap from behind the light, but it's not in plain sight, so it's not an eyesore. And then we'll make up some lines, probably not today, but when we get some fittings, run them to the rack and show you guys a bit of how-to on that. Meanwhile, Sam and Anthony here working hard, the boys. We're pulling out the engine. Again, you guys are like, what are we doing? We haven't even put anything on it yet. But we're gonna rip it out, put the extractors on. Now that the trans is out, I'm going to epitech the bay in like a 2K etch primer to seal it. Just do a little bit of filler work so it looks neat, because we're not going to paint it now for the nuts. We're running out of time. And then when we put everything back together, in probably the next episode actually, it'll be going together for the final time before we do startup and everything like that. So now that we've seen what we have to do, we need to move the tunnel a bit, massage a few things, and we'll do those modifications, get it in the 2K etch primer, put it back together.
Is that the right
You know that's expensive fluid.
Well, it works.
It's ZF fluid for the Falcon.
Don't film this.
How many times?
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Seriously, what the? That on the top? Oh, that's custom.
Yeah, the backside. We got the engine crane. It's on. Fucking.
Oh, we're out of it. All right, we get more fluid.
Cut. You just.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
You can do it.
Oh god!
There's a bit of lube on there. Stick it in. Oh, the jack's working now.
There we go. See?
We just pull the radiator out.
Dude, just leave the radiator there.
The wheel's coming out. Alright, it's coming out.
Here we go.
Oh.
Alright, Sam, let it down.
Wait, how many wheels are holding?
Oh god, I don't like this.
One wheel's missing! Since when's that a thing? Get out of the way of some shit. That's leaking. That's good. Quality tools around here.
If you can't fit the part, we can arrange for a qualified technician to do it. Guaranteed service, there's no qualified technician.
I don't know what I need to do, but I'm very stressed at the moment.
Definitely wasn't me.
Alright guys, so here we go, another little package I've received in the mail. We love that, look at all this, get all the goods. Ooh. It did come with a hat as well that I gave to Samuel. Here we are. Nice TCE converter. The boys there custom made it for me. 3/8 stall. Don't know what else is in a converter, but it does converter things and should be pretty good. It's matched up to the carby, to the diff, all the gabagool. So now, converter, trans, off the keys on Friday and put it on the dyno, we'll get it back for final assembly. So, last time we touched on the Astra Power steering pump. Since then I've finished mounting that bracket. So, made a little bracket here for the Astra Power steering pump. It's under the front guard. If we look from the top here, little cap. Right, so it's accessible, serviceable. We like that. Now tonight, this is my other VL Commodore. Possibly for sale, possibly not for sale. It's got a ratchet shifter in it. We're gonna rob it from this car. We're gonna chuck it in the red one. I love this shifter. It's just beautiful for getting on the bop. Just boom, boom, ready to go. So we're going to take this out, we're going to take out the drop box. I'm going to build another drop box for the red car, but just use the one I've got in this car as a template and all that sort of stuff, and we'll do a bit of footage of that tonight.
Oh! What the fuck? What?
Hello. You know another fun fact? Last time I done this was when I manual converted this car originally, and I snapped the console in half and had to
What's
buy
this
another one.
song? Wait, what's this song?
Why?
I want to put it in my...
We literally had everything we needed. We could have just put a bigger turbo on this and it would have been done. It would have been fun. Oh, he's sussed. Oh, you probably don't want to. We've established today, Damo's getting not normal Snapchats. Phil's got a mangina. Jake's getting female attention from this series. And we should have just built the blue car, not the red one.
Oh, he's drilling out the red. Oh god, the loom.
Ta-da! Oh, this is full shampoo.
Okay. My manager's just getting me another socket at the moment, but we're stripping the bay again. Do some body work in the bay tonight and put it in Epitech primer, and then we're going to reassemble the car. But the Epitech's just going to seal the bay in for now, seal all the metal work, because there might be some coolant spills at Summernats and all that. So we just want to make it presentable, and then when we get the transmission back, we'll be putting the engine in, the transmission, all the lines for good. Yeah, just undoing the Willwood Master at the moment. Alright, so after that install, Big Sam on the tools again. We got the shifter in now, drop box located. I'm going to replicate one of these drop boxes now. We might do a little bit of filming on it because obviously I need to put something back in the blue car. I'm just going to buy a bang shifter or something and slap that in that car. But yeah, so we got a handbrake, shifter. Obviously there's got to be some nut certs and that, and we'll secure those, and Gary will come in and wire up the neutral start switch because that's what you have to run for the Summernats scrutineering. And yeah, that's it. But in the tunnel, when I built the tunnel, obviously because of the height of the car, I've also lifted the handbrake up a little bit and moved it over just so the compartment it sits in that is recessed into the tunnel is just out the way a little bit more, so we have a bit more clearance. But just had to make sure that the shifter and handbrake have enough room, and we're on. What's next?
You tell me.
So you're gonna Alright guys, so as you've just seen, this is the original drop box. Made up 2 more here, tacked them up, got to weld them up now. This extra one knocked up for Sam. That's how you do it at home, save yourself some money. Off camera now, Raf's got to go home, but I'm going to mount up the transmission cooler tonight, and then when you come back, hopefully the bay's ready for Epitech and a few more updates.
Alright guys, it's another day. This episode's been a little bit scattered. We've been filming over a few days just because a lot's been going on. Waiting for parts, this, that, you know the deal. But Jake's starting to work on the bay now that the engine's out again, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'll show you. You reckon, Jake?
There's bog, we're not going to hide it. So, we pulled the engine out, and like I said, I'm going to Epitech the engine in the engine bay in some black Epitech. So I thought I'd just smooth out a few sections after the welding. So it's not pretty. Some of you guys are going to say, why is it not metal finished? Well, why is your car not done at the end of the day? We're here to get shit done, and we've got a short schedule, so we're getting it done. I'm just putting some filler over the areas I've smoothed off. Around some of the welds on the firewall. We'll smooth the tunnel out, and then we'll mask it up and paint it. Also, let's have a look here. Dan from Fat Guts Racing finished the diff, welded the ends on, straightened it up a little bit because some of my welding warped it a little bit, so that's ready to go. Now from here on, off camera, I'm just going to basically do some grinding on this, clean the edges up and paint it. I'm not sure what colour we're going to paint it yet, but we'll see in the next episode. Also, few more bits and pieces. Got the MSD ignition, comes with the engine loom, strut tops, launch control, brake line locking system. This is the party package, alright? Get yourself one now. If you don't have this in your car, it's not a real party. Apart from that, we've got some odds and ends, and yeah, let's get back into it.
Alright, so this is some tedious work. Probably going to call it for this video. But by next video, this would definitely be done. With some more goodies to put in.
Alright guys, so that's a wrap for tonight. Thanks again to Raph for coming down, doing some filming. We tried our best to get as much done with the short time frame we've had this week. When you come back, there'll be plenty more good stuff on the car that we've got. We're waiting on a few items, then we can start putting the car back together. A few things I'm finishing up in the rear end. Next time you see this, the bay will be in Epitech. Putting the engine back in, all that sort of stuff. Thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe.
Alright, it's literally the day before this video is going to come out, and Jake's been working hard, and he's actually painted the bay instead of just primering it. So I didn't really want to leave you guys hanging for another 2 weeks to see it. So I'm quickly going to show you. Hot! Very nice. I'm going to leave it at that. Jake's busy working, he's doing his own thing, and I need to go to bed. So, see you later.